Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 6th to the 12th. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Gemini, this is the big week. This is the big week of the new moon in Taurus. Such an auspicious new moon. And speaking of new, I got something for you. I got something new for you. Let me bring it out. I'm going to try something here. A lot of y'all been requesting that I put the dates down. Here you go. This is, this is going to be something that we'll see moving forward. But I am left-handed. And I haven't written a thing on it since the 1800s. So I don't know if you can actually read my handwriting, but you'll see all the dates here for the week. I'll be doing this. Yes, that is a thumbs up. There you go. So as you can see, we're kicking off this week, May 6th on Monday. This is going to be amazing with the Sun sextiling Saturn. Sun sextiling Saturn. If you did see your monthly forecast I did for y'all, oh, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'll do it. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I did that. Okay. Let's listen. There is so much career stuff y'all have been going through, Geminis, and this is such a harmonious aspect. This is such a beautiful, harmonious aspect. Saturn, the planet of, hard knocks, the planet of responsibilities, limitations, restrictions. Well, having a really, really fun time with the sun, so you could start feeling, and remember, Saturn is in Pisces in your 10th house, career. Okay. Public recognition. So if you're not here for career, what you're exerting all your energy into that you want to be known for. You want to be known for its honors, achievements as well, social status, leadership, but there's a harmonious vibe happening this week. And remember, Jupiter and Saturn are harmonious anyway. They're, as I've been mentioning, so very, very nice here. Very nice when it comes to career. There's this sense of making progress, you getting noticed, you getting support that you need. I love this sextile, okay? Very harmonious. And remember, it's only happening today. This is the only time that it's happening this year. So really, really, really wonderful energy because it leads right into the new moon in Taurus on Tuesday, May 7th. And so this is an amazing new moon. Now, here's the thing, Gemini, this new moon in Taurus, everything that's happening in Taurus rules your 12th house. 12th house is a lot of it's the private sector. It's hidden things, okay? It's your subconscious, it's intuition, it's healing. There's a lot of things in the 12th house. It's facing your fears. It's a lot of those things, okay? So this new moon in Taurus could be very subtle for you, but I still want you to set your intentions, okay? Because this is an absolutely amazing new moon in Taurus. We've got Venus in Taurus in its domicile. Venus rules Taurus. So Venus with the sun, with Jupiter, with Uranus, all in Taurus. Okay. So really amplifying this new moon. Really amplifying it. So again, there could be a lot of things happening behind the scenes, or you could have this major breakthrough that's happening, this intuitive, download that you get, or just something enlightening that opens doors for you. It's so amazing. It's a very magical new moon. So just remember to put your energy out there and set intentions. I want you to think about this, Gemini. I want you to think of this new moon as well as all these planets as a parting gift, okay? Because they're all about to leave Taurus, right? They're all moving into your sign. You know that. Jupiter's moving into your sign, Sun's moving into your sign, Venus is moving into your sign. So think of it again as a parting gift, as they say farewell to Taurus, as they say farewell to Taurus and move into your sign. So, but just remember, set intentions, because even though it's this parting gift, how will the universe know what to give you, right? If it doesn't know what you want, you've got to set those intentions. It is a very, very, very amazing new moon. And remember, Saturn is so supportive right now. Saturn, again, a lot of it could have to do with career for y'all. A lot of something with profession. But in any case, on May 12th, you see that I wrote down it's Mother's Day. Listen, May 12th is amazing. The moon rules Cancer. Venus rules Taurus. So you've got these two planets in their domicile at home in their happy places. This is such a wonderful Sunday. You're going to feel this really nice, nurturing, love, family energy. It's just really beautiful. A really great day to treat yourself and to get like spa treatments. I love this for you, but a lot of like bonding energy that's coming through. But all right, so there's that. Let's get started, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for the week of May 6th to the 12th. Again, this is for Gemini and Gemini rising. If you want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other places, well, you know that the moon is very active, being new, and this week, and Venus being in Taurus. I mean, very active as well. But let's see what's going on for you. If you know your birth chart, by the way, let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for the week of May 6th to the 12th. Gemini, I do a traditional called to cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will, Gemini. Secondly, you see we've got a guest here. We got a guest who, these are her lines. She's sleeping on the job, but that's what happens when you come back from a really long WALK. She needs her beauty sleep. Anyway, Gemini, oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You're good and things are going to change for you in a really big way. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You ready? Yeah. Listen, Gemini, I am going to pull some clarifiers for you, but I want you to know that things are going to change. You may not see it like favorable, but you may actually really enjoy it. And that, yeah, it's an energy coming through. Look at your entire spread. You got the 8 of Cups. So what I said earlier, how y'all have been going through a lot of career moments, career stuff. Like, well, now you just got the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is attributed to Saturn and Pisces. And so, yeah, are y'all leaving careers? Possibly for something better than what you've been in. Oh, yeah. Pretty much. And it definitely is, even if you're not here for a career, there's something that game-changing moment that may have already happened. A lot of y'all could have already transitioned out of your career to something else. You could have had some big moment of clarity where it was more of this emotional move of yours. Like, this is no longer emotionally fulfilling to the point where I want it to be. I'm moving forward. I'm seeking something else because I know that there's something else out there. And, with the fact that you do have Saturn and Pisces in your 10th house, and then remember all this Taurus energy. And when I say all this Taurus energy, Venus, the Sun, Uranus, of all in all in and Jupiter, all in Taurus in your 12th house, right? So you are definitely trusting your intuition a lot more, and you are possibly literally feeling it, like this feeling compelled, like, I've got to leave this situation. I mean, there's just such a big buildup there where it's almost like your intuition is, it's not just guiding you. It's like pulling you. All right. So or pushing you, or whichever way, but you get what I'm saying here. But this is really great. So even if it's not career related, just you moving forward from something that you're just like, I know something's better for me, and you're going to get there and you're going to feel it. And there's so much abundance waiting for you with the Empress in the heart of your spread. Yeah, this is very nice. This is actually funny. Funnily enough, this is very Venus and Taurus energy. You even see the symbol of Venus, the divine feminine here, the symbol of Venus in their stone-shaped heart. So the Empress is, out of all the cards, has the highest connotation, really strong connotation to Earth, to nature. This is, Miss Earth here, Miss Universe, Miss everything. So you could feel like you're so glorified this week, especially in nature. Remember, spend some time in nature, okay? Touch a tree, pick up a clover, do what you need to do. Spring has sprung, and fall has brought some leaves too in the southern hemisphere. But you get what I'm saying. This is all about abundance. It's comfort. Look at the way she's sitting. She's comfortable. She's not, like a queen. Like, she's not sitting straight up. she's comfortable. She's luxuriating in the lap of luxury here. And then she holds that golden scepter that creates all this abundance, all this richness. Everything she touches turns to gold. So hello, there's a lot that you're going to feel this week, a lot of love energy, and you're definitely, this is like being in touch with your super conscious. Okay, remember, you have Venus and Taurus in your 12th house anyway, so this is very nice. There's definitely a lot of things that you're going to be attracting. And then some of y'all here for love? A lot of y'all could be here for love, relationships, partnerships, and it's something revolving that around that. But before I get there, you do have strength, okay, in your challenge area. So just stay into, just really, really, the bigger message here is, strength, obviously, courage and strength and inner strength, inner courage. But strength is also resisting those things, having the courage to resist those things that you shouldn't be doing, the things that you're just like, oh, I can't, it is a lion. There's that wild side that we have, right? So that is just something just to keep an eye on this week, okay? Just to make sure that there are some things that you're like, I probably shouldn't have been doing this, but you're gonna do it anyway. But you're just really have that moment where you do have that balance, and you can really control those parts of you where you're just like, I know this isn't good for me, but when you look what's happening here, it could be overindulging to be honest. Okay, it could be overindulging in things. That's what with Venus and Jupiter in Taurus. By the way, like that. There's a tendency for that. Jupiter is expansion. So just be mindful of that. It's good to treat yourself, like I said, but don't you can watch 1-2 episodes of The Walking Dead, but if you're binging it, 13, 14 episodes, that's overdoing it. Okay, you got it right. Now the Hierophant in your crown. Hello. Very interesting that the Hierophant came up in your crown. The Hierophant is Taurus, first of all, but also the Hierophant is, so remember, you have all these planets in Taurus in your 12th house, okay? Very spiritual house. And now you have the Hierophant, a very spiritual character. A lot of wisdom. There's almost like you're seeking to be in this position where you people can count on you. People can look to you, come to you for advice. You're Geminis. You love that. You love communicating. You love when, you're the art directors, the creative directors, you're the PR managers, you're those people. But there is a sense of like this wisdom that you may even be seeking, but I am getting more of a feeling of you being that person that is, that rock for some people. So that's very, very nice. But there is also this intuitive energy that's coming through. It's like almost this divine intuitive week where you're just really, really in tune, but also like, it's almost like you have one hand in your spiritual side, you have one hand in your, physical world, and they're just merging beautifully. I really love it. Speaking of merging beautifully, you did get the Two of Cups in the root of your spread. So hello, that's absolutely amazing. This is that card. Yeah, you got the card where it's soulmate energy. We, in layman's terms, right? This is the soulmate card, the twin flame card, the true love card. So I really love that for you. All right. And it can be platonic as well. It's just this relationship building with someone else that you're feeling. Again, it can be very career related here. It can be very career related because that's what's happening for y'all. But there is a sense of like even that platonic energy. It could be with a friend group. There's something there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was friends, especially remember Mars and Mercury are in Aries right now with the North Node. And remember, the North Node will conjunct Mars later. What is that, next week? But they're all in Aries. That rules your 11th house, your social network, groups you belong to. So there's something forming there, something really nice, something very sweet. But again, this can be even like your love, your true love. Well, she really woke up to that. She's like, where's my true love? But this is really great because there is a sense of, again, like this bonding that I really love, but also this really nice feeling of self-love too, just this self-love and this healing. And especially with a lot of the aspects where we're coming out of April where the energies were just so strong and like shoo shoo shoo, like it was pretty crazy. Now speaking of, you did get the Tower in your future. So again, there is that energy that the Tower is a card where hey, you want to get down, baby? Okay, so Ruby says farewell, and she's definitely here she'll be here next week. Okay, she will definitely say her lines, maybe. Tower in your future. All right. Interestingly, that I brought up Mars and Mercury. Mercury, your ruling planet, no longer retrograde, by the way. So communication is going to flow. It seems like that's going to be a big thing this week, which is really great for you. But Mars in Aries, Mars is in its domicile in Aries. So you're feeling that drive, that like, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Especially in not only your social network groups you belong to, but the 11th house also rules your hopes and wishes and dreams. And so there's this, again, this wild ambition, really moving toward that now. And again, a lot of it can be career related, but with the Tower in your future, that is basically saying, sure, there may be a moment that happens where things are a little bit surprising for you. Something may happen, some circumstance, event where you didn't see it coming, and you may see it unfavorably in the moment, but you know, it's one of those cards where, sure, you can see a lot of like wild chaos that's happening here. This is one of those cards where it's, again, something that you didn't see coming, like these two people falling out of the tower who are going to hit the ground. Okay, so they're going to be grounded soon. But also, it's a card where a week, maybe even a few days later, a week later, 2 weeks later, whenever it is, whenever, you know, it depends on like your intuition level and how you handle that situation. You realize it's actually the best thing that happened for you. Okay. And the Tower is one of those cards where, yes, it's this wake up call. It's a wake up call that maybe something that you were moving toward wasn't the path you were supposed to be on. And, you know, I say that because you see the lightning bolt knocking the crown off the Tower. And so the crown, you know, it traditionally represents like ego. Not saying that any of y'all have like, you know, big egos or anything, but this is definitely something that's faded for you. Okay. But I also want you to know is, you know, what comes after the Tower, the Star, the card of like healing and wisdom and, you know, stars aligning for you. So, definitely expect something to happen. But again, I'm really, look at your spread. It's almost like you're manifesting it. Like, okay, let me clarify that for you. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You're gonna be fine. It's something that's gonna happen that it's gonna clear the decks, and you're gonna see things, and you're like, okay, great. Now I it's almost like I wanted that to happen. And now I can move forward. Especially during the week of the new moon in Taurus. And Knight of Swords is you. I don't know if you know that. Knight of Swords is attributed to Gemini. So this is you being in your happy place. You see the fire under his feet, like ready to go. Nothing can stop me now. This is being bold. This is being very courageous, going after things. And then also that mental stimulation, especially as we move into Gemini season, Jupiter moving into your sign, all those great aspects, Venus moving into your sign. But this is boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. There's a sense of some renewal that's happening for you. That's refreshing. That's coming through. That's really, really nice. Okay, so just charging forward, charging ahead, and really, really going after the things that you want. A lot of transformative energy here too. And remember, swords are the mental suit, so it's almost like boom. I can think clearly now. I'm glad this Tower moment happened. So let's see what's going on with your stuff. Gemini. All right, so Gemini, what was I going to say? If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, all that fun algorithm stuff. Let me know. Leave some comments. Talk to me. Let's hear it out. You know, I'm a Gemini rising. This is for me as much as it is for you. And you know, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Team Gemini. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. There's you're letting things happen. This is wow. Okay. Let's do it. You're good. I mean, you're okay. Let's do it. Two of Pentacles. All right. So, definitely be part of this transformation. There is almost like this, energy of, it's almost like there's a sense of, there could have been so much happening for y'all, that again, this tower moment is exactly what you needed, what you wanted. And there is this sense of, with the Two of Pentacles, just things coming together. You just want things to come together now, no matter what it takes. The Two of Pentacles also is, interestingly enough, Two of Pentacles is associated with it's attributed to Capricorn. It's a Capricorn card. Capricorn rules your 8th house of transformation, and so there is, and like death and rebirth, life cycles, also like money stuff. If you're here for that, you may be. It's shared resources. It's inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, things like that. Okay, so but even still, this is very, 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 very nice because if there's anything that is happening is just you really having this footing in terms of this new path opening up for you and adjusting to it, acclimating to it. I would even suggest some of y'all this week you may want to not necessarily drop one thing entirely for another thing. Some of y'all maybe, especially when it comes to career, or even like finances that's associated with career, or something that you're working on. But even just like prioritizing one thing, all right? Because there is a sense of like this card is, you can see there's a lot of imbalance here, and so it's like I said, things coming together, making everything balanced now. Now you have the Page of Swords, all right? Hello. Yeah, things are coming. Things are coming. There's this new way of seeing things, something that's opening up your eyes, something that's opening up the way that you see things, think about things. There's also messages. Pay attention. You will be getting messages this week. A lot of it maybe intuitively with the buildup of planets in your 12th house of intuition, right? So you could pay attention to your dreams. Please pay attention to your dreams. You may be getting messages in terms of, this is what I got to do. This is what I want. This is, with the fact that you've got the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Hello. You hear the church bells? Good timing. Yay, listen, divine timing. Page of Swords, yeah, the messenger. Pages are messengers in your external factors area. There could be someone coming through with a message for you, something that you're looking forward to hearing, something that could be very brings a lot of enthusiasm into your life. And again, remember, it could be intuitively. There's just something like intuitive that's really sweet and special for you this week. The other thing is that there may be something that is just, you're moving towards something new that you're just like, okay, this has got to happen. This has got to happen. But there is a sense of just this powerful burst of like, I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I got this. Right. And then with the Queen of Swords, yeah, you do. You do. Okay. Just have that mental clarity that you're going to be fine. You got the Queen of Swords. All right. So Queen of Swords is someone who is has so much power in terms of, logic and thinking, being fair and just in the way that she sees things, and especially in, situations with other people. Again, that partnership energy. Queen of Swords is Libra, by the way, and so Libra is a native ruler of partnerships and relationships. So there really could be something there. Okay, there really could be something there, especially you've got the Empress, you got the Two of Cups. But there could be something there for you where you're seeking that now. And there even is this, like, is it the boss up energy that you're really, really just attracting now? That it just put that energy out there where you are the decision maker, and you've got it. Just this true perception, this clarity, your head above the clouds, just like the Queen of Swords. I mean, literally, right? Literally. And then Knight of Cups and your final outcome. I mean, hello. Wow. So yeah, big time career stuff, big time partnership stuff coming through. And again, love and relationships. If you're here for that, you did get the Two of Cups. You did get the Empress. So that could be the big thing for you this week, is having a lot of clarity in terms of the direction of partnerships, relationships. I mean, this is really, really big. Something is coming through. So it could be the knight in shining armor. I mean, that's what he is. Okay. And the reason I mentioned career is because the Knight of Cups is Pisces. Remember, you have all that energy of Saturn in Pisces in your 10th house of career. You've had some focus there. You even see the fish on his armor. So yeah, I think that there is something coming through for you, especially with the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, that is definitely going to be emotionally moving for you, something that's going to be very nice. And it could be someone coming through in your life, someone that could be and there could even be someone in your life where you're ascending in that area. But the important thing is that whatever it is, even if there is a partnership or that's involved, whether career or love, it still is a sense of like you feeling emotionally fulfilled as you move forward. Okay, as you move forward. This is, oh my goodness, just absolutely amazing. I don't even know what to. I mean, this is just so much. There's this flow of life here. Which is just so nice. Okay. You even see the river. You see the river here from the Empress. Anyway, I'm going too much into it. Gemini, thanks so much for tuning in. Definitely again, with the Knight of Cups, just expect something to come through that's emotionally fulfilling for you, but also like mentally stimulating. Like you're just ready. You're charged up and you're emotionally fulfilled. But yeah, I would not be surprised if it is like a partner in crime. It can be career. It can be love in a really big way, in a huge way. Okay. With the Empress, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups. Anyway, Gemini, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week we will. Wow, remember we have the Sun conjuncting Uranus. We have the Sun conjuncting Jupiter. Best day of 2024. We've got Venus conjuncting Uranus as well. A lot happening next week. Definitely a lot happening next week. And then Mercury moves into Taurus, your ruling planet. We'll talk about that. Anyway, Gemini, thanks again. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave, like all that fun stuff. And I will see you next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.